Trev, you can IAG, okay?
2.
You want to just this piece.
If one more label try to stop me, it'll be another label, wish they wouldn't sign me. You want no problems, no problems with me. You want no problems, no problems with me. Just another day, another song, and another show. On the stage, in the crowd, be like, there she go. You want no problems, no problems with me. You want no problems, no problems with me. Just another day, another song, and another show. On the stage, in the crowd, be like, there she go. Ooh, I be grinding, writing songs, doing gigs in the studio, recording every day. That's how it is. 2 jobs up late all night, no sleep. Got a show, hit the crib, change clothes. That's how it be. Life of a nut ass, trying to get signed, y'all. Ain't gon' let no label rob me of my shine, yo. Not me, yo. You can keep those contracts, that's whack, not me, yo. You want no problems with me. You don't want no problems with me. Just another day, another song, and another show. Walk up on the stage, and the crowd be like, yo. You don't want no problems with me. You don't want no problems with me. Just another day, another song, and another show. Walk up on the stage, and the crowd be like, there she go. Yup, I be busy pushing records on my own. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, videos. Like me, follow me on social media. Labels want you to have 1 million followers. Won't sign me, don't mind me. I do the work on my own independently. I'ma keep trying, I'ma keep shining. Putting work every day, stay grinding. Life of an artist, trying to get signed, y'all. Ain't gon' let no label rob me of my shine, yo. Not me, yo. You can keep those contracts, that's what, not me, yo. You don't want no problems with me. You don't want no problems with me. Just another day, another song, and another show. Walk up on the stage, and the crowd be like, there she go. You don't want no problems with me. You don't want no problems with me. Just another day, another song, and another show. Walk up on the stage, and the crowd be like, there she go. If one more label try to stop me, it'll be another label, wish they would've signed me. You don't want no problems with me. You don't want no problems with me. If one more label try to stop me, it'll be another label, wish they would've signed me. Yeah.
Hey. What's good, young people? What's good? How you living? Welcome to IAG Radio Show. We are so excited to be here once again with another awesome experience, specifically because we got some 2 dope MCs, just standalone MCs coming together as a duo. I mean, that's a subliminal thought. It's not subliminally a thought, though. I honestly feel like it's a statement. Like, it's not even an after statement. It's like a known factor. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you all are ready to change your name, but I'm petitioning that you might need to go ahead and do that on the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
It's a subliminal fact.
Subliminal facts. Yeah, I believe that's how we got to roll that one out. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Whole time. You know, that's what we do. But for those who are tuning in for the first time, welcome. We're so glad that you're here. Dave Thomas, we see you out here always supporting the home team. We appreciate you and love you very much. You know what I'm saying? So IAG Radio Show, what we're all about is providing independent artists an opportunity to showcase and share their artistry in a welcoming, positive platform. That's basically at the end of the day, that's all we want to do. And that's what we try to do it every single week, every single Wednesday. A dope new artist come through and we support them in whatever they do. So let's get into some conversational points because it's just a lot of stuff going on. First and foremost, On the Run tour has officially started, or should I say On the Run 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so I definitely think that we should talk about that a little bit, mainly because one of our hometown musicians, Ariel is definitely front page center in the mix, being the guitarist for Beyonce. You know, she played with We the Fix. She's played with pretty much everybody, but I definitely think in a short period of time, she's gotten to the top of the place where she needs to be. I mean, if you make it playing for Beyonce, then nobody should ever question you again. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't pay me what I asked you to pay me. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. At this point, you got to talk to my agent. But, you know, that's what's up. And also shout out to Ashley Selden. She went to McNamara with me. She's been a long time dancer for Beyonce, but she too is on the Run Tour #2 doing her thing as well. So shout out to them. People are doing a lot of things that are great. And then, you know, obviously there were some pictures that were taken of Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't know if anybody has seen those pictures, but basically, you know, it's a little scandalous. Like, Beyonce is in like a G-strap type of experience, and I guess Jay is like smoking a cigar or something. But it's clear the pictures were not taken like by themselves. This is not a selfie experience. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely don't think Blue Ivy was like, okay, Mom, I like that angle though. Let me hear holla up, you know, get that angle. I definitely don't think that's the case. So my question to you all is, do you think it was a little bit extreme to be posting these kind of pictures? And for what's the purpose behind these pictures? Like, have we seen the pictures?
I mean, I saw
you synced them. You synced them. Yeah. Kenilworth was like, yeah, I saw. Yeah. Okay.
Now, you know, anytime they post anything, that it's like on billboards everywhere. So
hell yeah.
If anybody ain't seen the pictures, I don't know where they've been.
I know,
yeah, like I'm quite convinced that that was I don't understand though. Like, what was the purpose of it? Is it like what do you think the purpose of these pictures are?
Well,
like,
you know, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they tend to do more of the artsy type feel lately. As of like, just with off the videos that the type of videos he's been doing, and then the symbolism, and so I think it's more for the art type pictures. Not saying, oh, this is just us hanging out, kind of chilling type selfie that we would take. For them, it's some kind. It signifies, or it's probably something deeper than what we really saying. It would take them to explain, well, I was posing like that because A, B, C, D. You know what I'm saying? So that's my.
I think it was for Becky with the good hair
to
let Becky know this is me. This has always been me.
Oh, okay, true.
It's always going to be
Beyonce.
me.
Yeah,
okay. This is mine.
Okay.
I runs it. This is mine.
Just in case you forgot.
And then again, it could have
whoever
been
bit me. This is me.
And then it could be the okay baby. Pictures like, you gonna take these pictures? He's like, okay, I'm gonna take these pictures.
Oh, he was excited.
Yeah,
I mean, that was a good angle. You know what I'm saying? The whole time that was a good angle.
Take this picture. He's like, okay, whatever you want.
He looked fat to me.
He looked fat. Oh,
yeah,
true.
That's
good eating.
That's that happy. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying it like that, but he just like his body looked at weird. That's what I should say. His body looked at weird. It was like his head didn't match his. Like, you wouldn't expect for him to take his shirt off and look like. I ain't expect for it. I was like, what I expect for Beyonce to look like that. Yeah. I don't care what she does. She always look like that.
Yeah. If you next to Beyonce, how you gonna look anyways? Like,
I just
didn't expect for him to look. I don't know. I didn't
like a weeble wobble. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
I don't know, man. I don't know why they did it though. I guess good as mine. I think I'm going to go with Jamel.
I mean, I just feel like everybody, there's a motive behind everything. PR is real. So I don't legitimately believe at all that this was just something they just randomly did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's supposed to create some excitement behind the tour because it came out the same time that they started the tour. Like, they're just entirely too well strategically calculated that, you know, if you think that anything they're doing
what it was intended to do. It's just for us, it's just kind of weird to see that. Like what?
That's how I was like.
They're generally very proud.
I thought it was photoshopped at first, and then I started
her butt did look kind of man-made. Like, I don't know.
That's why I thought it was Jay-Z.
You better look small.
Like, his body, man. This ain't how his body look. Somebody
put his shirt off and be 6-pack. That's Jay-Z.
There you go. I knew that wasn't Jay-Z body.
They definitely photoshopped that joint.
Gonna take his shirt off just so y'all know.
Absolutely.
And he gonna have man titties. I'm gonna be mad.
Well, he's not the only person who's out here, in the bed showing off stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, the Capitals, we won, right? And that's a big deal because it's been 44 years since the Caps even got the opportunity to be in this kind of situation, and we won. I mean, like, we don't win anything.
Yeah.
At least in the last 2 decades. I mean. You know what I'm saying? And so it seems like some people literally have been in the bed just taking pictures of a bunch of things. And I don't want to mispronounce his name. Is it Ovi?
Say Ovi.
Okay, Ovi. Much appreciated. Like I was about to be like, Ovi.
You say Ovi, everybody know. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, true. Ovi. My man's Ovi and them. You know what I'm saying? Whole time he was drunk like a mug. Like he was doing a whole bunch of drugs over the weekend. Had to have because
I would have too.
They probably got a big ass check, He
hell yeah. But they've been saying that they've been the most humble champions. Just of how they've just been they've just been doing pop-ups in regular clubs and just drinking beer instead of champagne and all that other stuff whenever you see them. And then of course,
they're not trying to spend frivolously because they know they got to keep that for their lifetime. You know what I'm saying? They got a one-hit wonder, so they got to maintain that one-hit experience. You know what I'm saying?
But they said the hockey players don't make as much as the other professional sports either too. So that's another reason why they a little bit more humble.
Yeah, I mean the one thing about them is that they aren't going to the White House. They declined going, and outside of one African American male, the whole team is Caucasian. So they're standing beside each other and saying, "We not coming." I don't, you know what I'm saying? That we not about that life, bruh. Whole time.
In DC and still don't go to the White House.
That's when you know it's
well.
You ain't have to go out of town or nothing. You right here.
It's
the principle, I think, for a lot of them. And then what's crazy is I don't want to say majority, but a lot of the players in hockey are from Canada or from Russia or from, what I'm saying? So for them, it's a big statement to go inside a place like the White House where you have a person in there that's like anti-immigrant, establishment type person. So
but it's one of them kind of things where it's like it has to, like, knowing Trump and his like idiosyncratic type of personality, he has to be frustrated. Like, you got to know you suck. Like, you got to suck real bad that people are out here making history and they don't even want to come and shake your hand. I mean, Muhammad Ali came to the White House when Reagan was there. You know what I'm saying? And I think
he in his feelings. Oh yeah.
Whole time
he may be on TV putting on a smile like he cussing somebody out.
He care
about
he
cussing somebody out about that.
Oh yeah, I mean,
anytime you was worried about the inauguration,
he care about everything else. Yeah, so he cares. Yeah,
everything's about him and how he look and what he says, and so it's just he in his feelings. He may not publicly say what he really want to say, but
I mean, well, it's unfortunate, but you created this scenario, and it's unfortunate. I mean, you can buy followers, you can buy supporters, you might even buy voters, but you can't buy people who honestly want to genuinely, be in your presence. Like, nobody wants to be in your presence, and that's terrible. But it's okay because the home team, we are winning on a whole different level. Yeah. A whole rack of independent artists have been on the airways lately. Just last week, This Is America was played on WHUR. I believe that artist might be Kenilworth Katrina.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, have you heard of her?
I ain't never heard of her. I never
heard of her. Whole time. Okay. Yeah, I have. And I can introduce you to her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, please.
Y'all go way back.
Actually, we go back from Kenilworth, you know what I'm saying? Avenue, you know what I'm saying? Whole time. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know?
I said what's up.
Okay, bet. That's what's up. All right, I'll try to let you know. She don't really accept DMs too much, so I got to figure out how I can get in touch with her. But yeah, definitely, shout out to you, Kenilworth Katrina, for being able to do a remix and it be on the radio for sure. Shout out to Boom Scat for their song being played on Angela Sterbling's Pillow Talk. They didn't even know it was being played, and they found out that theirs was being played. It seems like everybody that's been on IAG's music is getting played on the radio. I feel like we may be a gateway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout out to everybody whose music is getting played. I'm going to shout myself out again because today the song was played on WHUR, which was different from 95.5. So yeah, and I'm going to tell a funny story. So I got a message saying that like, oh, Sharice, your song was played on. I just heard your song played on Michael Baisden. So that's a big market too.
What that was you singing on the
No Problems? Yeah, that was me. Yeah. So thank you. So, but listen, I was like screaming and everything, like, "Oh my God, I just saying Michael Baisden. We syndicated up in this joint." Only come to find out that was LMA. It's okay. We gonna get there though. Oh. It's okay. So I was like, you know what? Just request it. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely tried to reach out to him myself, but it takes a village in order for that to happen. But I'm very grateful that now the song is being spinned on DTLR, all of their in all their stores. That's a big deal. Major shout out to DJ Reds for sure. DJ Reds, thank you so much for all that you're doing, continuously plugging me. DJ Flex for allowing that to happen. DJ Richie Rich for giving me a name drop this week, which is a big deal because you can have your music played, but it's great to have it played because I was crying the first time, but it was like to actually hear your name and it was like pronounced the right way. It wasn't no Carissima, no Sharisa, no Karis. It was like Sharice Jones, like the full government joint. He just missed out Janine. You know what I'm saying? And I was just very humbled and grateful. Well, and thank you very much. It's a weird feeling now.
You sound good, man.
Yeah. Oh well, thank you. Well, collaborations are real. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, okay? Because I need a collaboration experience. But definitely, I would say it's a very interesting kind of feel, mainly because it's like as an independent artist, you're used to kind of just like praying and hoping that somebody will kind of allow you to have that opportunity. And then it's I mean, it's something we're going to talk about with you all now, in a few bits, but now that happened, it's like, oh, okay. Now you got to capitalize on it. And now people are asking for the next record. I'm like, listen, it's only been a week and some change. But it's like all of these meetings are happening, trying to get stuff taken care of. And it's a good feeling, but it can be slightly overwhelming. But I'm grateful to have that experience nonetheless. But yeah, I mean, I think this is what IAG is all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, embarking and embracing these moments and being grateful for them and being able to celebrate others who also are achieving and doing great things. So Katrina, definitely shout out to you for This Is America. We're going to be playing that shortly. Shout out to Boom Scat. And also Michelle Blackwell, her song was played on Donnie Simpson's show as well, and she did. She's kind of like a go-go head, but it's a well-known go-go singer, and it's a really dope song. And I think everybody should just check it out. So the whole team is winning, especially for independent artists, because there was a time when they wouldn't play our music whatsoever. So that's just a round of applause for all of us who are making some great things happen. Wonderful. Now this is a time where we transition. We need to get in the studio to do her actual theme song. But for right now, I'm going to do it since we're missing our lovely other co-host T. So I'm going to start it off. Me. Uh-oh. B with the T, B with the T. B with the T, B with the T. B with the T, B with the T. B with the T. You gotta do these A.
He did an A.
You did one A. We need to work on this hyperization situation, Trev.
I gotta work the timing of the air horn, and that's
because I like the air horn too.
It's like jumping in there.
Oh, like double dutch.
So well, yeah. You handle it
so well. This mother. Okay, well, thank you so very much. This is now time for B with the T, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
What's good?
What's good, Bev?
Oh, nothing. It's a little hot outside. I don't like to be hot, but whatever. I asked. I don't see you in your contacts.
Uh-oh.
I ain't asked Siri nothing.
Oh, okay.
That's Big Brother. I ain't
Siri,
pressing
you need to
buttons.
calm down, okay?
It's always something with this phone. Anywho, in news, let's see. So I just got a little bit of tea. Let's talk about the XXL Freshman Class. What I really want to talk about is the fact that I don't know any of them. Except, I'm lying. I know one. What's that boy? Lil Pump. Gucci Gang, 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 Gucci Gang. That's his song, Gucci Gang.
Okay, yeah, Gucci Gang.
Yeah.
All the kids at school be like, hey, Gucci Gang, 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 gang. Yeah, I guess that's where that came from.
Nobody from our area was on the list.
So, can you explain what this is? Because I have no clue.
So, the XXL freshman class, they do it every single year. It highlights kind of some of the dope artists, independent sign, otherwise that are, kind of making moves, people to watch out for.
Okay.
Basically.
Is this mainly like rappers or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's generally rappers. I haven't ever seen any singers
No, I don't think
on
so.
there. And normally the list has dope people on there. It's like,
Dej Loaf been up there.
I love
J.
Dej.
Cole
Designer,
was on there.
J.
Yeah,
Cole.
it's been
Kendrick.
like really.
Okay.
Even Addison Pac was on there.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Just
Lil
about
Dicky,
everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
It
gonna
just-
just kind of go through the people, and y'all can chime in if you know who they are,
Yeah.
what they sing, because I don't. So we have at number one, Ski Mask, the Slump God. He's out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Okay.
Lil Pump, who we know,
Yeah,
he's out of
Lil
Miami.
Pump.
Smoke Perp, out of Miami. Don't know
Never
him.
heard of him.
All these people, drug names, like.
These are their stage names.
Oh, okay.
JID. Out of
I heard
Atlanta. You heard
Yeah,
of
I
him?
heard JID.
Is he tight? Is he dope?
I can't say I never
Is
heard
he
his
a
music.
mumble
I heard
rap?
his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stefflon Don out of London. It's a lady. She's a lady, and I'm interested
I'ma
to check
check
her
her
out.
out. Yeah,
right.
see, every
because
time I
she a
hear
lady.
that, I want to hear, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And her name is kind of
What's her name?
Stefflon
Stefflon
Don.
Don.
Like the Teflon
Okay,
Don. She's the Stefflon Don. Right. I like that.
Stephanie or something.
That's good. We got Block Boy JB out of Memphis.
Black boy.
Yeah, you know
Never
him.
heard of him.
Y'all
What'd he
heard that
say?
song.
Come
He
on,
does that
Trey.
joint, the shoot.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Shoot.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
What they here for?
Yeah, he's be a one.
Okay.
He gonna be a one hit wonder.
Dang, bad.
YBN Namir. I don't even know where he from.
YBN.
And I was thinking, is he one of them? One of them, because it's like a few of those.
Yeah, it's
YBN, YFN,
NBA.
Lucci.
Right, he probably one of them.
LSG.
Right.
That's not really one. That's not
They was a dope group, though. They was
Johnny
a dope.
Gill, Keith Sweat, and Gerald Levert.
TLC, SWV.
Right.
ABC. You know me.
BBD.
OPB.
Oh yeah, I know them.
Oh, true.
And then we got this name. Okay, so I wrote it down. I'm assuming that it's Wi-Fi's funeral because it's spelled like Wi-Fi. Yeah, I don't know. He's from West Palm Beach. Trippy Red from Canton, Ohio.
Yeah, we know
now,
about him.
We know. I
He was
so I
beefing
heard
with
about.
Tekashi.
I heard about Trippy Red, but not for music because he allegedly bust a girl over the head with a pistol, and he's locked up at this moment.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, let's keep it moving.
That's breaking
That's
news.
irrelevant.
That's the
He be
only.
tripping.
Yeah, like these youngins be tripping all
They be on that.
Why his name
Ooh
Trippie
wee.
Redd.
Yeah.
I don't understand, but anyway, yeah, I don't really know those people. So I mean, I'm interested in Stefflon Don. I'm gonna check her out, see what she seems like. She might have a little something under her sleeve. I'm interested in that. And then, so the other day I was trolling Instagram, and Jada Pinkett I follow Jada Pinkett Smith. She had a post of this young lady. She was rapping. Her name is Chieko or Nika. So I listen, Instagram clips are like 60 seconds. I listen, and I'm like, dang, this joint cranks hard. Let me go follow her. Click follow. I started listening to her other stuff. She is dope.
Wow.
Dope. She's independent. She's 21.
Okay.
And then as I was listening, I saw something that came up. She put out this post. She was like, I know I put this post out a few weeks ago, but like I'm just trying to work. anybody that wants to collaborate, like, don't worry about the money. You'll get your money back. Just let me get in the studio and put out work. I promise you're going to get your money. She can sing. She can rap. I think she has a really great work ethic. Like, she is super, 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 super tight. And it just put in my mind, I was like, that's the whole reason why we do what we do. To hopefully in the future provide people with opportunities as such. I would have been so ready to be like, hey, shorty, yeah, so we can go ahead and we can slide you in the studio. So, you know, partnership. Like, I was, that was just really, you know, excited to me. So yeah, definitely look her up. I'll connect you with her Instagram. I didn't write it down, but shit, Chieko or Nika.
Yeah, I'll go on Jada page and
then go on Jada.
She tight. Did you have it? You got the clip of it? Oh, bad.
This is it.
Hello, stranger. Yeah, can't shake the feeling, I got eyes on me. I gotta say, I'm not surprised, homie. I work my ass off. People nowadays put out the verses they can pass off. Similar to hitting Donald Trump because his ass off. Part in the visual, perfect in the physical. This moment is pivotal. Pause it. I done came a long way from rapping in my closet. Went from being broke to steady stacking up deposits. Take a picture, it'll last long. Probably want a fast song. Like the government just want whatever they can tax on. Got a lot of issues, I just don't know what to act on. Beauty and the Beast and all my haters look like gassed on, gassed up. Done with being passed up. Future looking clearer than Ciroc up in the glass cup. Bullets overrated, come with verses if you act up. I'm not on my high horse, but my carriage jacked up. And my flow impeccable, on point like a decimal. Standing over niggas, I suggest you eat your vegetables. I make killing ethical. Coming for the slaughter, cause I am my daddy's daughter. But I flow so hard, they looking for my testicles. I'm reckless, it's every day just like a breakfast. I ain't had time to plan it, I'm ahead of all my checklists. Imagine all my exes, I got one in Texas. She could text me now, I act like I ain't get the message. Sorry, I can't text, miss. I'm busy on flex, miss. Got a flow that make an atheist believe in X, miss. People want a snack, but where this caviar, the checks mix. At these niggas' necks, I wrap around them like a necklace. I had to do it cause my mama watching. I've done a lot of talking, now she see I'm on and popping. Put Alabama on the map, my block is Millie rocking. My state is golden, I'm a warrior like Billy Thompson. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was Barz. And sidebar to that, we have invited her onto the show. Okay. We are awaiting a response. She has already said, she says she's been getting a plethora of like emails out the blue, mainly because as soon as Jada, you know, repost that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? That she gonna come out. You know, I hope she stays independent and somebody just backs her financially so she can continue to do what she wants to do and not have to change her whole entire persona or image or artistry to fit a certain mold. But yeah, definitely she's dope.
Right.
Yeah. So that's, you know what I'm saying? I definitely Barz, and she is skilled Barz. It's not just that new stuff, right? Exactly. I'm making words right. Like don't get me wrong.
She's a lyricist.
Exactly. I like Nicki Minaj, but it's not pink Lamborghini just to race with China. On the block with China, just to race with China.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's not rhyming. Like I like Nicki. Nicki is catchy.
I like her too.
But I like
but
that.
It's a time and a place for it.
Exactly. I like that. So that's what we got.
Yeah, like she's the kind of like the MC that like you. There was a show. I can't remember what the name of the show is, but they would actually have MCs battle each other, and they would film it. Like, and you would have to go back and forth, and then the crowd would determine like, you know, if you're good or not. It was kind of like a fake, you know, dance off. It was like a rap off kind of experience.
Yeah, I remember that on. They used
was it on Vice?
It was on Beat. They had it. BET did it. What was that show with Free and AJ?
Oh yeah, Freestyle Friday.
It was
a couple of different jumps.
Yeah, a couple.
That was just like
But I'm just really grateful for this new onslaught of female rappers that are actually rapping about something. Yeah. Like it's her, it's Gifted Gab. It's like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like not every woman wants to hear that. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I like that.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's a time and a place. But you know what I'm saying? Be able to come with something different, because when your butt is now sagging and you know your boobies not sitting up there no more, what you gonna talk about?
Right. You gotta have some. You gotta have the talent. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like
right.
I do feel like you know, that's a whole nother conversation.
It's so many little, like, what's that little girl? I just saw
the girl we just posted.
No.
Because she's bomb too.
No, it's another young like she's an Instagram girl named Whoa Vicky. Why is she rapping? She's a little white girl, and she does these little something my baby trying to, you know, appropriate the culture.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Why
about.
are you rapping her, the Catch Me Outside girl?
Oh yeah.
Why are you?
Everybody
Why are you? I don't.
Yeah, you talking about the one that just acts real ignorant, but that's supposed to be how the culture is. You know?
Right. That's not my culture. That's not my kids' culture.
Right. Well, listen, if you know of an independent artist that's dope and they're not appropriating anything but their true self, we want to know about them here at IAG Radio Show, because we're here to support you and put you on. And we are the plug. We'll plug you as tough as we possibly can. You know, whether you are doing major things or you just starting out, we'll definitely show you love and support, because that's what it's all about. You know, at anybody's stage of the game, it's always needed to have some genuine support, and that's what we're here for. So you can always follow us at IAG Radio Show on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, and you can definitely find us live right now on Ustream, on YouTube, and on Facebook Live, because we got it. We all three of them now. You know what I'm saying? We done moved up a little bit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that, you know, we're pushing forward, and we want to push forward with you as well. So let's get into some dope music. This artist submission is by Jimmy Blade. It's called Get It Done. Get It Done.
Don't ask how I'ma do it, I'ma get it done. Award win like I already won. Manifest the great like I'm already won. Master the art like I'm Danielson. Don't ask how I'ma do it, I'ma get it done. Award win like I already won. Manifest the great like I'm already won. Master the art like I'm Danielson. Thank you, mama, for having the boy. Look what manifested from a bundle of joy. We was in the basement, made a whole lot of noise. 9-1, 9-3, now take a look at you boys. We maneuver with poise. Lux Foray was on the drums when they was playing with toys. 16 when I started rhyming. Cloud 9 when I seen that silver lining. Shining, yeah, I'm shining. New diamond, never lose my mind, and I feel like Lou Diamond. Yeah, that's Richie Valens with a hip-hop talent. Overseas a new plane with a tip-top balance. And it's money over violence. Money ease the tension like the strings on a violin. Money seek attention, you can see by how they trying. Money be pretending, you can see by how they lying. This shit feel good right here. Feel like I'm back on my bullshit. It's Jimmy, baby. Don't ask how I'ma do it, I'ma get it done. Award win like I already won. Manifest the great like I'm already won. Master the art like I'm Danielson. Look back when they said it couldn't happen. Proceed to flip the script like them niggas was acting. No DC, now they in stadium clapping. I proceed to shut it down like the stage was collapsing. And now the neighbors know my name like me and Baby was smashing. The newest trends like the latest in fashion. You can say they dick riding, how these niggas be gassing. Let them know it's Jimmy Baby when they hear and they asking. Ask how I'ma do it, I'ma get it done. Award win like I already won. Manifest the great like I'm already won.
All right, come through, Jimmy Blade. Yeah. I tell you, you said get it done. So he's half of the group of 9193, and Jimmy Blade is a hip-hop artist from the DMV, bringing you some genuine rap vibes. You know, you got to get hip, IAG fam. Go ahead and follow him at 9193 Music. Thanks for the submission, and we always love it to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, how, you know, the question is, when you're an artist, what is the level of which you can go? You know what I'm saying? Like, how high can you actually reach?
There's nothing more. So get your hands high, really, really high, yes. Really, really high, really, really high, yes. How high, really, really, really high, yes. Yeah, There's nothing more. So put your hands high, really, really high, yes. Really, really high, really, really high, yes. Really, really high, really, really high, yes. Let's go. There's nothing more I can do. I think it from here, Kyle. I do it like I'm 8 on the 9 lives, or maybe it's the 8 on the .5, which I'm coming out. What you get, 5 but only
Chieko, God, y'all may be the truth like no lie. Or maybe I turn it to the next one. Who can even test them? Matter of fact, left them. Wonder if this summer, if they gain it all back. Coming through, all black. With the blue, turn back. With a cup, all yeah. With a chick, all that. With them hips, hold that. You know that. Your boy been a bastard, not much for him to go back. Guess I need to roll that. Calm down, hold it down. Word need to go around. Messing with the right one. Probably gonna catch one. All in your chest with my lyrical red drum high. And I'm done. So get your hands high. Really, really high. Yeah. Really, really high. Really, really high. Yeah.
I feel like it's always something. I feel like that's
All right, bet. Yeah.
I'm on my way up, I can't fail. My pedal to the metal, I exhale. I do it like I'm waiting to exhale. The kid been moving up. Yeah, I'm on my Jefferson. Weezy. I promise I'm not no one hit wonder. Stevie, top floor, homie, I soar high as the kites do. Bring war straight to your door, that's what I might do. Dope beats, melody chords, that's all I write to. Real street hood to the core, been all my life. DC rising up, ain't no way they stopping us. Even if you had a walkie-talkie, couldn't copy us. No, I'm not cocky, just a little off my Kanye. I snatch the mic and say whatever I feel I want to say. You should've picked Beyonce, her video the bomb, man. That's how I'ma do it when I get my first award. Make sure everybody know how far my elevator soared.
So get your hands high, really, really high, yes. Really, really high, really, really high, yes. How high, really, really, really high, yes. Yeah, there's nothing more. So get your hands high, really, really high, yes. Really, really high, really, really high, yes. Really, really high, really, really high, yes. Let's go. There's nothing more I can do.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that was a very familiar duo. I presume that's Subliminal Thought again. You know what I'm saying, Jamel?
I think I heard of them.
Oh, yeah. You heard of them? That might be y'all over there. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we are so glad that you both are here in the studio with us and our IAG experience.
Pleasure, man.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys have been rocking since 2002. I mean, that's a long time. That's not like 2017. Like, we just came together and we saw each other and we was like, yo, why don't we just come together and collaborate?
On the corner, like,
right?
You rap, yeah.
Hey, let's go. Let's be together for one another. I mean, you guys are doing some amazing things in terms of trying to bring people together that are just rappers or MCs and lyricists and what have you. And I think that's a different type of breed of artistry and an ability to kind of pull somebody else up, which is always imperative that we have, which is something that doesn't really happen too often here in the DMV. And I've talked about it several times on the show before. And I just want to kind of get your understanding of what made you all say, let's come together. Like what said, who told what to what? Because it could be no DM. So maybe at that time, was it Black Planet at that time? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or was it MySpace? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think MySpace was.
MySpace.
Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't on it though.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me go find out real quickly. You know what I'm saying?
She had one. Of
People be welling on the joint.
All this stuff going on. You lock up your computer.
Oh,
like damn you, Trina.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
I was late. I was late getting on Facebook and all that other stuff. So, you know, I was one of them late people. So,
well, you know, luckily you ain't too late. So I still want to know, like, where did you all decide to, like, how did you meet? And from the meeting, what decided to say, let's do something together? Like, what was that about?
Everybody always asks that. We basically, we used to work years ago. We used to work at, well, Jamel still works there. We worked at the federal government Department of Transportation together.
Oh, you had a good government job, and you stopped a good government job. What's wrong with you, girl?
When they was at the old building.
Yeah,
but that's a whole nother show.
Oh, okay, just kidding. Yeah, we know how that goes.
I was there around that
time. Yeah, we worked at the federal government building together, and you know, just in passing, talking about music, found out each other do music. Long story short, we just hooked up and started. Yep, hooked up.
Everybody loved the song we did.
Yep, and
what was that song?
Prophecy.
The Prophecy. Yeah.
Okay, we got to get through the crates and find that.
Oh yeah, that John.
And it's
still
raw.
it's still
we listen to it, we laugh, but we laugh about it. We like how raw it is because it was before we had Pro Tools. And, and so you had to actually rap your whole verse, and
for the punch-ins.
There was no
It wasn't no it was take 82.
Boom, nah, you.
They just punched me in after that.
It was
like. Dog, if you don't know your verse, you gotta start all the way over at the top of the song.
Funny thing is though, the lyrics are still good. Like we always was there. Like even though it sounds funny when we listen to it now, like but the lyrics we always cared about what we said.
All right, that's what's up.
And a lot of the words we were saying in it is, speaks to where we are now and what we're doing and where we're
prophecy.
going. Prophecy. So
y'all had a prophetic calling over your life. Raise your hands, people.
Y'all spoken into fruition.
That's what wound up happening.
That's always a dope experience. I mean, and then to be able to kind of balance each other out and to kind of knock down doors that otherwise may be difficult to knock down just by yourself. So I think, one of the things that I question since 2002 is how has your artistry grown individually and collectively? Jamel, you start because I'm saying.
I think I think we've always been yin and yang.
Okay.
I've been more business and she's been more artistry. So over time we've kind of crossed over into each other's paths, and that's how we've grown individually. One, one was real strong on one side, and one was real strong on the other. So, that's how we've grown. We've grown. I've grown into a better artist, and she's grown into a better businesswoman, and how she handles stuff and how she interacts with people and stuff like that. So, we've always been like that though. Like performance wise, she's rah, and I'm laid back and smooth. And, so. But it's always worked, and people have always when they see when they see us, we get up there, and then after we perform, they just like
I get it.
Yeah, I get it now. I understand now.
So it's that balance or what have you. So Kenilworth, Katrina, how have you grown as an artist? Like,
oh man. I definitely gotta agree with Jamel. For me, all my life I was I always had the gift to the gift of music, and I always just focused on that. But as time went on, as I got older, like watching him, being in a group with him, made he got on me about I gotta learn the business. And also just watching how things were changing far as with artists and music and things like that, people getting into liquor and clothing, merch, just different things, that it wasn't just music anymore.
Right, okay.
And that also made me, I had to step up, and in doing so and doing all of that, it made me a better businesswoman. It made me a better leader. It made me a better artist, a better musician. Just all the way around. I don't even call myself an artist. I'm a musician because I can do so many things. And I always I label people as that, depending on all that you do. If you arrange, if you have vision, if you write, if you sing, if you rap, if you can play by ear, if you could, you a musician. You ain't no artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know what you are. You got to know what you are. And, I produce, I do this, I do that. I'm a musician, and that's how
we studied a lot of artists coming up. And watching the unsongs and hearing
listen, I literally cut my cable off.
I miss
on Sunday. I literally try to change companies because I got Direct TV, I got Dish, and they don't have TV One. You know what I'm saying?
Say no more. Go on YouTube, type in not YouTube. Go on Google.
Okay.
TV One. You can watch it whenever.
Oh, for real? They actually. Okay.
They air after. You won't see it Sunday.
Okay, but
you'll see it.
Yeah, because I was gonna have to get my my Fire Stick, because I was like, this right here is imperative.
You gotta research and learn. You know what I'm saying, what they went through, and you sitting there and you watching TV shows or interviews, and the artist is saying, production, my production company, I wish I did this with why aren't you going online and looking up what a production company is?
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you learning what a 360 deal is?
Yeah, terrible.
Why aren't you learning what a distribution, the difference between a distribution deal and an actual, a production deal, or you know what I'm saying? So you got to know what this stuff is, because they prey on people that don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we was talking about the other, every artist that was on, they say how their contract was jacked up.
Yeah,
they didn't know the business.
Every single one.
I think the other thing. So it's the contract that was poor. It was either management that was not transparent.
A manager that worked for the label that,
right, exactly. So and they'll meet you up with people and you be like, oh wow, I never knew. And next thing you know, your money's gone. You know what I'm saying? Just even knowing what an NDA is, like if you let somebody hear your music, like I know when my first album came out, people looked at me like I was crazy, but I had gone to Philadelphia Lawyers for the Arts. Yeah. And from them, they taught me like more of the business stuff to cover up stuff. So I was nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, outside of if it wasn't Bevan or something, like it had to have been Bevan or my grandmother, right? But outside of those two people, everybody who listened to my music had to sign off on an NDA. Yeah. They be like, what are you doing? What is this for, Sharice? I'm like, no, you have to understand. Like, I don't trust you. At some point or another, like, I have to have it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the one thing I would say for me is I've been blessed by like mentors who said, look, I'm not going to work with you until you read this book, Business of Music. Okay. Or until you read this book, or till you understand what I've been copywriting and doing stuff since I was in high school. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And reading and learning and music theory, all that. You know what I'm saying? It's always been, somebody's always pushed me to do that and know and be aware of this business is bigger than music. After you jump around on the stage and in the studio and partying, then you got to go back and make sure you're getting paid.
Absolutely. And I mean, that's the part of the whole idea of kind of like where I feel like I'm at right now, in the sense of like, okay, so the song got played on the radio. Now what? Because I had this a very blatant, honest conversation just today and last night about, the first song, You're My Baby, got played on Sirius XM Heart and Soul. Yeah. Big deal, right? Last year. It went nowhere because I didn't have anybody at the time to say, let's start figuring out this PR experience. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not going to miss this opportunity. You shouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? At all. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like, okay, you have to do it while it's hot, or, to build, because people do sleep on you heavily here. Yeah, they do. And it's like, you're not trying to be stuck here, DC or nothing. We love you, DC, but we got to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so you're right. You have to have all your ducks in a row, or either be able to be resourceful enough to tap into somebody who is cognizant and loyal and honest, to can tell you like, this is what you need to do. And speaking back to Chieko, right? And her comment, she's dope as I don't know what. But again, the hardest thing about being an artist is the money sometimes. Like if you don't have
that bag. If you ain't got that bag, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't recording.
You're not going nowhere.
You ain't getting no beats. You ain't getting no mixing.
Today, like back in the day, and y'all even remember this. You had groups like Crisscross or whoever just walking through the mall, and Jermaine Dupri like, y'all look like a rap group.
I'm gonna make y'all a rap group. Come on,
anyway, I don't care who, the boy ABC, and I don't care who. I don't care. TS, I don't care. People just walk in the mall and just
y'all look like
walking down the street. I'm gonna put y'all together.
Boys and men just saying.
Today,
you know what I'm saying?
you gotta have money. You got the game is different.
To something I've heard told to me repeatedly, which was that the business or this industry is only about 30% talent, 70% business. Yeah. So you got a lot of people. When you see folks that you feel like they're not that talented,
but they got that. But why
are they out there? Why are they making? They got the business regimen down.
Or they have the right person. They have the right white manager.
They got a team.
You had to have a team. I mean, that's just basically what it is.
When people start going like the XXL list and people getting mad and upset, I'm like, y'all need to be finding out what they did to get on there and stop complaining about why I ain't got my man on there, little lump from around the corner. Like, nah, you need to be finding out who they team is and what they did to get they person out there in the front.
You gotta have a plan. We say that all the time. You have to have a plan.
You gotta know who you are, and you gotta have a plan.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest part in terms of marketing, and is trying to figure out your branding.
Yeah.
And I mean, this isn't even one of the questions, but I just think because the conversation is flowing so well, I'm excited because it's something I'm literally going through right now. Like, what is your brand? What do you expect people to think of when they think of Kenilworth Katrina? Do you know for real, like
different things. Yes, different things. You got to. I mean, for me, that is why my name is Kenilworth Katrina. Like, all of that plays, you know what I'm saying? All of that is a part of when they see Kenilworth Katrina. I don't have a logo or nothing, but when they hear Kenilworth Katrina, my music, when they see me, they know that I represent the city. They know that I represent, good music. Like, I really don't have like one specific thing for my brand,
but
it represents many things.
Right.
It represents many things. Women, good music. DC, like, when you see me, you're gonna know that. When you hear me, you're gonna know that. You know what I'm saying? Everything about me is that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And for you, Jamel, did you have to like sometimes like say, all right, this is what I like? Because I mean, I think this is a real part of what I want to be known as, and then what I might be, and then trying to figure out how to marry the two. Like, who is Jamel? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, because I go by Mr. City, and it's like Katrina. I have different hats that I wear. People know me for my business, and they know me for my music. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you have to pick a middle road that and your actions and the type of things that you do. Like, people know that when I do something, when I put something out there, if I say my company is trademarked, they know they can go on the website and pull it up and see that it's trademark. If I say, okay, I feel this song is dope, 9 times out of 10 people going to be like, man, that joint is kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? So, and then just the artistry and how I put together. I'm a lover of all music, so when I hear something, I go through 200 to 300 tracks before I select one. And you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I got a routine down to where I tell producers, like, yeah, you can send me your 5 or 6 tracks, that's cool, but just know that I go through 200 or 300 tracks when I'm looking for a new beat, and that's because we've come from the era of the Commodores or like these bands, or just listening to the rock, the hip hop, to instrumentals, the Hans Zimmers, the whoever, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we're real rounded. Yeah, we're both real rounded in everything that we do, and when we do something, people know that it's going to be it's going to be official. Yeah,
there you go. That's it right there. That's the word, quality. You're gonna get quality music. Whatever you coming for, it's gonna be
And we've been blessed to be able to do a lot of different genre: gospel, hip hop, R&B,
rock.
It's like we're like she says, we're musicians.
I tell a producer, before you even ask to send me a beat, don't ask to send me nothing unless you listen to my music.
Yeah,
you got
you got to fill me out as an as a musician. As a musician, I was about to correct that. Correcting myself.
Because even if you like for Timberland, and when Jay-Z come in there, he know what type of beat.
Yeah, why would he send him
something for Justin Timberlake? Knowing that Jay wants that bounce. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta know that though. There's a lot of producers. They want to work with artists or musicians or whatever you want to call it, and then. They like, I got these beats, check them out, and none of them you like. I don't rock with none of these jumps because they ain't took the time to listen to you.
Absolutely. So this is a good time for us to go ahead and have some good music playing real quickly while we take a break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey.
This is America.
Welcome to the party, a party just for you. We just want the money. Here's your substitute.
Alright, it's time for y'all to go.
Party just for you. Party, party, party. Dance right off the cliff. Welcome to the party just for you. We just want the money. Here's your substitute. I leave pills and money. Party just for you. Party, party, party. Dance right off the business.
This is America. Won't catch them slipping, no. Won't catch them slipping, no. Look what they cooking up. Yeah, this is America. Better not be slipping, no. Police be tripping, no. Look how we living, no. Yeah, this is America. Yeah, see where I'm getting at. Hi, miss. What you looking at? Give me this, give me that. Yeah, this is America. But DC my area. Keep me a strap. Why? That's how we carry it. Yeah, yeah, I need 100 bands. Yeah, yeah, I popped a couple Zans. Yeah, yeah, this ain't Gorilla Glue. Yeah, yeah, what's that you claiming, fool? Yeah, yeah, I'm so dope like whoa, whoa. I sell dope like whoa, yeah. My gum blow like whoa, whoa. And I'm in love with the cocoa, yeah. Sing it.
Ooh, run, tell somebody. Go tell everybody. They won't do nothing. Get your money, black girl, black man. Get your money, black girl, black man. Get your money, black girl, black man. Get your money, black girl, black man, black man.
This is America. Better not be slipping on. Better not be slipping on. Look what they dishing on. Yeah, this is America. Won't catch them slipping up. Won't catch them slipping up. Black, white, Latino, Chinese, they don't give a fuck. Look how I'm freaking out. That ain't finna. I'm on you. I'm so pretty. We gon' get it. We gon' get it. Watch me move. This is trendy. Trendy. I'm so cool. But they gay. Why you so homophobic? Nigga! Oh, you notice? I didn't know till you showed me. Been black all my life, but I'm glad you just told me. Running man, running man, running man. YouTube, Snapchat. Don't forget about Instagram. Stick 'em up, shoot 'em up, hit 'em up, kill again. Land of the free is sweet and American.
Oh, I want to get right into that next joint.
Right, go.
This is one of my favorites right here. Wow.
Look, we about to get loose for a second. Ain't no telling what these gonna do to this record. Ain't no telling. Cause I've been spitting in the booth for a second. Just came out, now I had the juice for a second. Look, I'm first and never two for a second. You was hot last year for like 2/2 of a second. Now it's my year, I've been due for a second. Took a minute, but these knew the crew for a second. Drop one album, now we do for a second. Hands out, free food, asking for seconds. Look, I do this here with mad passion, aggressive. When I spit, I make them listen. Classes in session. Look, your favorite calling me, asking for lessons. What to write about and what to do, asking suggestions. Look, I told that before feet, I can help you when you ready. Hit me till then, stop asking me questions. Rap phenomenon, fall like they Babylon. Tell you anything, just be talking, they Babylon. Mama never raised me the foe, she told me put pressure on. That niggas know off the top and they wanna dress you wrong. I want the whole house, no dairy on. First class feet on the couch, no carry on. Fight quick, only flew for a second. Clock hit, boy, I'm in and out the booth in a second.
Yeah, spit it and I break on the verge until we let go. Take 'em for a sip if you wanna and see how that go. City ADs on the corner, plotting the owner. Yeah, you can ring if you wanna, keep on feeding Corona. Well, I be drinking Corona, stay with the fly Sierra. We skinny dipping La Hora. Yeah, I'm the Captain Dora. So I explore where I wanna, so y'all be blessed with the honor. Watching the rocks when I know you're the tippy top and beyond. You nerve to ask me, please, Mr. City, please slow down. You're too fast, let him catch up. You might as well rob a bank with your mask up, or maybe pick a different occupation, get your cash up. Can't do bigger or better than throw them hands up. Can't beat, can't stop, derail, they wanna ban them. Know to take a microphone hostage for no ransom. Did it and I use it again, now throw your tantrum. I've been dope, don't need your approval. Been a boss man, exec level before I knew you. I can dumb it down, or maybe if you hung around, you might learn a lesson or two. So sit somewhere, clown. Blood brought mixed in real focus. I swear, it's not my fault. The good Lord chose us. The more you know, can't say I ain't told you. So cry your eyes out, kids. I ain't over.
I ain't joking.
For real, dog.
I'm too focused.
Better sleep with one eye open.
Time's up, game over.
They better pack it up and start right over.
For this, get the acting up and fuck right on you.
Oh, behave, just a couple O's away.
We rich now, getting money till we old and gray. Rolling J's, Trey smoking O's for days.
So yeah, we finished now. This the part we fold away. See ya.
Hey.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
That's that.
That's on iTunes and
plug that. Where can they get it?
Oh, everywhere.
Everywhere music is
iTunes,
sold.
Google Play, all that. And then make sure y'all go check out
Spotify,
This Is America. It's on videos on YouTube right now. Yeah, for This Is America. So make sure, that thing is tearing up the YouTube. So
make sure y'all check all our stuff out. Everything.
So, what are some learning factors that you guys have acquired from being artists, like as far as bookings and social media presence? What do you think? Like, what are some things that you can, some jewels? We always like for our artists, the musicians, to drop jewels because you never know who's watching, So what's something that you can, what's something you guys learn as far as being social media savvy and booking and doing, that part of it?
For me, if I had to give, drop some jewels or whatever, or give advice to somebody or whatever, definitely, definitely, you gotta, man, do you. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing. Tunnel vision. That's what I call it, because that's how I am. You gotta have tunnel vision out here. You really do. You gotta have thick skin. You can't worry about what somebody's going to see. You're going to have people, cause we don't like everybody's music. So everybody's not going to like yours.
Yeah.
Find your lane, find what you good at and do it. And go full speed, be consistent. Do not stop. When you stop, it's like all your work, you balled it up and threw it in the trash. And trying to come back and start over, nobody cares. The little slogan be like, nobody cares, go harder. That is true. Nobody cares. Go hard. If you're going to do it, if this is what you want to do, you want to be a musician or a basketball player, whatever you want to do it.
And learn everything about it. Don't just focus on the good parts. Learn everything.
Yeah.
What everything means. They say something on TV, you don't know what it is. That's what Google's there for.
Google has the answer to every question.
And don't get too caught up in social media. Social media is just what it is. Like, it's for the eyes to look good. You got to be careful with social media. This is something people don't even know about me, but I'm going to be real and tell you my thing with social media for a while. And people probably like, what? Can it work with Katrina? What? But there was a time that I had to back off of social media for a little bit. And my reason was because I was watching a lot of other people's success and wondering why things weren't happening for me.
Come on, boo, yeah.
And so I'm saying this to be real. See, this is another part about my brand. See, this is many things about my brand. A lot of people don't be real about stuff. This is the real life. We want things
we have
too.
We have ups and downs, just like everybody
watch
else.
And want just like everybody.
Exactly.
But you got to be. That's what I say. That's the line. You got to be careful with that. You got to be careful with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, that can mess you up.
Yeah.
Everything is in time. Your time is coming, just like they had their time.
Yeah.
So you just gotta be careful with things and not, be too with it.
I mean, I appreciate that because I've been. I mean, every artist, every musician
they go on here,
they go through it. But I talk about it heavily because I felt like I've been through it. When you think you looking good, you like, I posted this picture, I'm killing it. You know what I'm saying? All right, 15 likes. Maybe not so much, all right? Maybe I'm not killing it so much. I don't really know, all right? You know what I'm saying? And then I thought about it like because you do, I hate social media. There's a love-hate relationship for it.
Yeah.
And I think Manny Wells, who was on our show only 3 weeks ago, he says, like, legitimately, use it as a tool. You know how to use it, and then get off of it. Because like right now, it's almost it's like because you feel like, well, I gotta post something because if I don't post something, then it looks like I'm not doing anything, right? So if it gives the appearance of I'm not doing something, then people are not going to want to book me to do anything because they don't think I'm popping. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to certain venues because you're like, okay, screw it, I'm gonna just do my own thing and not worry about it. Then the venue people are like, well, how many followers you got? got. Well, how many followers y'all got? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Why you expect me to do all this work? What happened to the promoter? What are they supposed to be doing nowadays? I mean, are they on? Is the promoter only the booking agent now? Like
they artists now too.
Yeah,
like A&Rs and the
they want to be out
rappers
now.
Yeah. I'm like confused about that. Like whole time, like and it does something to you. Just like I used to get. This is why I started the slogan. Stop looking, start booking. Yeah. Okay, because and I'm about to get a trademark. You know what I'm saying? Whole time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, because like. It's something that I feel like many artists can apply to, many musicians can relate to, because it's like social media. Everybody will be looking at you, because I see plenty of people looking at my stories. And I know some of the people who look at my stories, when I've seen them in person, they're the same people that be like, oh, so you sing? Oh, okay. Well, you got a CD out? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you'll get better with that.
But I'm just saying, like, especially right now, you know what I'm saying? You know, people are watching, and I talked about it last week. They're the same people.
You know how people are, though. They wait and see.
It doesn't matter how people are. It's how it affects you.
Right.
And so I'm being as blatantly honest about how it has affected me, because it takes a different level of. It's not even maturity. It's like a self-esteem situation of just recognizing like it's going to be okay. Because social media will have you thinking that you're not doing anything at all. Like you're not. You aren't
getting the response that you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I had a friend of mine tell me the same. I'm not going to put her name out there, but my homie was talking to me, and she was like, I was putting, I'm like, I don't understand why ain't nobody checking for me, man. Like, I'm putting out this music, and, people ain't liking my stuff. They ain't listening and doing. And she said, and I just kept going. I was a little down about it. And I just kept going, and now they hollering at me.
Right.
And that's the thing. It's a time and a place for all things. You just got to keep being consistent.
Right. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because if I would have stopped 4 years ago, I wouldn't have known what it feel like to be. Not that I'm somebody great, but I'm just saying to get to the point to where I am now. If I would have gave up. Because you don't see what's you don't see what's pushed through.
You don't see it at all. You know what I'm saying? You don't see it at all. And the part that's crazy is like my cousin probably knows me a little bit better than she knows me pretty well. And like when the joint came on, she literally said, I know my sensitive cousin's out here crying. Like I legitimately know it. And the reason why I was crying is because all of those things you talked about, like all those times when people didn't want to listen to didn't respond to my emails, didn't respond to the DMs, try to play me on the shade side. Like, do you still sing? Yes, I sing every day in the shower. If you want to know, you know what I'm saying? You can pay a lot of money to come hear me in the shower if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? But like, all of those things matter. And they, and the whole idea about Erykah Badu, keep in mind I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. You really are sensitive about it. Like, no matter how much swag you got, you legitimately want somebody to like what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's the purpose. Right.
You didn't make it just because you liked it. You made it because you wanted someone else to like it.
Acknowledge it. That's true.
So it's that sense of you kind of need. You need
that
approval from
unfortunately you need the approval, and it sucks because it's kind of like you really want to be able to not have to stand on it.
Successful. Now if you just don't care, you don't care about
willy-nilly, right? It
don't matter, but
like you just got the money to just go out here and just make a bunch of records and it's no problem.
I know, just like myself, you probably was since a little kid wanted to be a star. You just wanted to be on the TV, singing.
Yeah, it was just something that I knew I kind of wanted to do, but I didn't know how to do it. And I was always surrounded around, so I was in that gospel experience thing. Okay. So I was always surrounded by major gospel heads, like the Yolanda Adams, my godfather's Donald Vales. I was always around people of stature in the gospel industry. But then I saw how gospel industry is really rough. And I was like, the shaderization is real. And I don't want to feel obligated to be in this lifestyle and know that I'm living a different lifestyle. So I'm not trying to put myself in this pigeonhole, but I knew that's what I wanted to do. Yeah. And I tell people now, like, they're like, well, what do you want to do? Like, what is your goal? And legitimately, my goal is not to be supposedly famous. My goal is just to make an impact. You know what I'm saying? And if you know me, that's good. Because when fame comes, there's a lot of sacrifices that happen underneath the table. There's some other stuff that's going on. And I ain't really even for all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm appreciative of those who made those sacrifices. I respect you, whatever. I just know that's not what I want to do. I'd rather make an impact, you know, kind of like how you say, you know, artist, you're a musician. I feel like impact is greater than just being famous. You know what I'm saying? You can be famous all you want to be and have no true impact, you know?
Yeah, that's
Kim
true
Kardashian.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
wow.
I definitely feel
that was like a Mike Tyson hook.
I mean,
she just doing a Tyson hook.
Yeah, I mean,
she got that lady out of jail.
Yeah, okay. She okay. One time for the good things.
But that was done to make somebody look like he cared about, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how much effort it takes to do social media as well. Like it takes a lot of effort. You know what I'm saying? Like
trust me, I know.
Because you doing it yourself.
Yeah,
exactly.
We doing 99.999% of everything we do.
We don't have managers or PR or marketing.
Right,
all
it's us.
Everything
right.
out here,
and that's why I say you just have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Push past your plateau.
And you still gonna go through all of that, but while you still feeling that and going through that, keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look,
going.
We keeping it going. I mean, you know, listen, we had a little technical difficulty. We kept it moving. We just had a commercial break. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. I mean, our Ustream is steadily rolling, our YouTube is steadily rolling, but Facebook said, I need a break. You know what I'm saying? We had to give them a break.
One thing I realized that for the people that had to struggle to get to the successful part is they know if they go up and then they come down, they know how to go back up.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's the people that were walking in the mall and then
handed everything.
They don't know how to go. And,
right.
All right. Okay. I know I gotta be on my social media. I know I gotta.
Did you say Bow Wow?
I did.
No, I didn't say that. But you know what I'm saying? But
that's shade.
Well, he's actually been around for a long time.
He's
like Arsenio Hall and all them. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? We know how to. We gotta get back on our ground. We gotta start doing this type of shows. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody just handed everything and they don't know any of the business, they don't know how to set themselves up, then you'll hear them today, and then 2 years from now, you'll be like, damn, what happened to such and such?
Yeah.
And you say such and such because you can't remember their name.
Right.
What was that song they had?
Yeah.
That was the other day, right?
Dang.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I want to know something a little bit more personal. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I just want to know something, unique about you all that most people don't even know. What's something, unique that people really don't know about you? Bless you.
Thank you.
While she thinking, what's good?
Go ahead.
I served in the U.S. Army.
Oh, wow.
Jumped out of airplanes.
Whole time, really?
Yeah. Jumped out of airplanes.
So we could go to iFly together and you be all right.
The type of jumping I did, we was like 800 feet up, and it was a static line, and there's like 500 of us in the sky, and we was going to hurt people. 18 hours. We was on alert. Yeah. So anywhere in the world, 18 hours.
Why don't you add, like bodyguard to the resume too? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you got security cover for y'all as well. They not gonna have no problems.
It's everybody run.
Oh.
I'm good with weapons, and that's it.
Oh wow! Do you still shoot? Do you go practice and still shoot?
Yeah, it's and I told Trina I want to take her, but I'm scared to show her how to shoot because if she shoots him, I'm like, oh my god!
I know how to shoot, just not the right way.
Nah, but I mean, it's
blank.
It's really relaxing. It's just funny. It's really relaxing, and you can have a blast, and hours will go by. Like, damn, I've been out here just throwing rounds down range. So.
Oh wow. Okay, well, we don't want no problems whole time. All right, Trina. I was looking for a nickname. I was like, when am I gonna get a nicknam? I just got one. Trina. All right. Okay. Cool. Beans. I was like, I have to say the proper name.
Family now.
Am I allowed to? Am I? Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
okay.
Of course. I don't know. I was sitting here trying to think of something. Everything I was thinking about is related to music, so I don't know.
Well, I didn't know you like Mike and Ike's.
Yeah, I love them.
She eats.
I want to play the drums.
She eats a lot. That's what that skinny people be doing all the time.
I do eat a lot. That ain't
as long as you feed her.
Unique, though. That's not something unique, but
as long as you feed her,
I will eat you out of the house.
Yes, Lord.
All right, so what's your favorite restaurant?
I don't have a favorite restaurant.
You just like home.
I just like food
versus restaurant, or you prefer?
Oh man,
it depends on who
going
cooking.
Out. Nah, hell no, I'm going out. I don't care who cooking. I don't care. And my family, you know, everybody got people. Yeah, everybody connected to North Carolina or South Carolina, so my family can cook and all of that, and I love their food, but it's nothing like. I just like greasy. I just want to go out and eat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Come through with the grease, though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes, y'all got grease. All right, come on, let's sit down. Let's make it do it.
Yeah,
That's all we needed to know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we definitely love how you all are bringing other artists up, and the Resurrection Queens. You know, that was definitely an amazing situation. It's the second year that you guys did a video and did a song together. What was the thought process behind that?
Real quick, like everybody when they asked me that, my goal was just to get as many females as possible from the city and redo the self-destruction song. That was my goal. I had no plans to call us Resurrecting Queens or even to
create a name, like a group name, like we're a group, Slim. Okay.
Like where it is now, that was never my plans.
Okay.
It just kept like everybody. You know, I knew everybody. Everybody didn't know everybody.
Okay.
And
so you was the common denominator.
Yeah. So I had called everybody together. We met up, and you know, everybody just got cool. You know, other artists, singers, all kinds of people met up with. Hey, you know, it was just dope, and it just kept going. And it kept going, and then we won awards at the Titan Awards, and then we won awards at this. You know, it was just write-ups in the Washington Post, and we was on every radio. It just blew up. Like it, that was never. I had no clue it was gonna be like that.
Because that was meant to be.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah, it was out of my hands. That was God's plan.
That's what's up. Yeah. So, I mean, are you guys planning to resurrect another? If this light go off, one more, Lord Jesus.
Y'all in here trying to set the mood. What's
I
going
mean,
on?
what is like? Turn them off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Turn them. They try to resurrect somebody. Like, wait a minute, hold time. Wait a minute now. Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah. We right now we got our first original single that's on iTunes called "Where Your Crown At." Y'all can get that. And but right now, what I've done is transitioned us into a go-go band.
Oh.
And we had our first show Sunday for Capitol Pride, and we shut that jump down.
Yeah, I saw a little clip of that. It was like on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Everybody say Capitol Pride. Yeah, I saw that. And then you was like the translator. Bless his heart.
Young, that was fun. I mean, just that. My homie sent me the video, the whole 15 minutes, and he was just like trying his best to keep up with it. It was hilarious, man. Hilarious.
Who was that translator? That lady that was lying and wasn't the truth or something like that? I tell you, they telling us the time is over. You know what I'm saying?
We look all right on camera. So
okay, in the dark, we look a little muddy. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely need to go ahead and turn the lights back on. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. It's probably because our other lights are helping us out right now, but definitely, yeah, you know.
Maybe leave it open.
Well, shout out to everybody who is, watching and tuning in. Kyla Simone, shout out to you, Candy, Aaron, we see you, Tay Hall. He has a new single out called Better. We're going to play that probably next week. Tyrone Little, Dave Rivers, thank you for paying attention and locking in and being with us on this evening. Yeah, so I mean, listen, I definitely think that it's dope that you decided to bring people together, because we don't do that here in DC, unfortunately. Like, it's just not something that's there, and I just love anybody who is willing to put that energy and that time to say, come on, come along with me. We going on this ride. Like, even if everybody is not as amazing, they got a little bit of something to offer. So
that's the one thing I'll say about her and I is that, we're approachable. People can, email us or DM us or whatever. And, we're not like, why are you talking to me? Or if you see me in the club, hey, what's up, city?
Right.
Speak, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now you better know I'm going to speak. So if you don't speak, I'm like,
I don't know who you is.
Oh. We not about to have that the whole time.
Nah, I mean, we try to treat people how we want to be treated, and we we always want to remain humble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
always, nobody want to work with an a-hole.
No.
And plus we still here.
Yeah.
I still work just like everybody else. I still get on a bus, get on a train.
Right.
I'm just. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't care.
Regular schmegula. Yeah.
My song's on the radio just like yours, and I still be on the train.
Exactly.
Still be on the bus,
still be on the red line.
Yeah, I still got tape in my car.
You know what I'm saying? Iowa somewhere, and somebody recognize, like, dog, just
still
training.
Still training.
Whole time. That's how it's got to be.
Also, good thing is that we know how to check each other, and then our families ain't gonna play it. Play with us acting big-headed or acting any kind of outsider way. So, that's another, plus for us. Or blessing, I should say.
I mean, listen, some people don't got that, Kanye. Yeah. So, I mean, it's imperative that, you have people who check you, know what I'm saying?
Throwing them hooks, boy.
Yeah, there we go. What's good, Sonia? Hey, madam, we see you out here. Hey, Andrea, we see you, Sissy. Candy, we see you as too. Listen, y'all, what's next for the duo?
We got a couple of singles that we got about 4 songs in the cut. 2 of them gospel joints.
Well, one's definitely like gospel. The other one has gospel, like a semi-gospel feel to it.
So we just what's next for Subliminal Thought is basically more new music and. We got a video dropping coming up pretty shortly too. So
Kenilworth Katrina got more.
Yeah, I just saw you posted something today. You was doing something in the studio, and he was like, "Yeah, this joint right here is gonna be the gun's gonna come out." I said, "Okay, get it, boo. Yeah. You better get it." Okay, she was sizing herself. That's what you do.
I mean, we push each other to do solo stuff just as much. We push stuff for the group to do. I mean, that's the only way we can keep our name out there and keep working and keep developing and becoming better musicians. Is by continuously working with different people and staying consistent. So definitely a lot of good new music coming from us.
And we gotta work. We gotta do something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, bet we can make that happen. I ain't got no problem.
You can sing, girl. You can sing.
Oh well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I sincerely appreciate it. We appreciate you all for coming to IAG Radio Show and chilling with us and letting us know more about yourselves. Because it's interesting. You can always see somebody on social media, but to actually get to know their story, appreciate what they've kind of accomplished, what they've gone through, and that's just what IAG is all about. Just understanding you all and celebrating you all for the accomplishments that you have achieved and the more that's going to come. So now, you know what I'm saying, we like family, so we show up to everything, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Which is true, you know what I'm saying? You tell us something, we be there as best as we bestly can. That's somebody going to be there with IAG shirt on, you know what I'm saying? Hey. So you gotta wear your wristbands. I actually sleep in my wristbands, so y'all can't take y'all's off either. Okay. Next video shoot that gotta be on there.
Microchip on us.
Yeah.
We got some drop cards for y'all, man. So y'all can,
bet.
Y'all can, download songs and
we may give this away to some of our viewers. So if y'all are viewing, y'all want some subliminal thought up in your ears on a regular, you better put something in our actual live feed.
A couple extra
there we go. Bam. So you guys can get the feel on. Yeah. Well, listen, guys, we thank you so much. We want to get into some other music of an amazing artist, Jamila Richardson. She's been traveling a long time, and she's been blind traveling to you, and this is our gospel version of it. Here we go.
I've got vision, but I'm not seeing where I'm supposed to be. Blind traveling. Bits and pieces of my life's destiny I'm salvaging. I want gain with the hint of a breeze. Can I get this road with a little bit of ease? Oblivious to the conspicuous, I need you. When I told pilot using basic surviving, but I'm not living. Yes, I'm flying, but I'm not soaring. Can't even feel your voice over my engine roaring. So I close my eyes for a few seconds, trying to focus on my heartbeat and realize steps one to sync with your feet. Ooh,
I got my eyes open, but everything I see is out there. So I walk so by faith, and I trust in you to be my blind traveling, blind traveling. Precious Savior, I need your favor, 'cause I'm in the free fall. Horizontal existence between two planes, and I'm sure that you can save me. Father, save me from myself. Imaginary prayers and subliminal intentions. I need help. I can't do this by myself. I'm traveling. Oh, I was up the road ahead. I got my eyes open, but everything I see is so I walk by faith, and I trust in you, Lord. I'm traveling. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm traveling. I'm traveling.
Yeah, that's Jamila. That song is so dope. I love the song. Jamila actually was my sang backgrounds for me for my show on Warm Daddies 2 years ago, y'all, and she is killing it. Jamila lives out in Baltimore, but listen, beautiful voice. Everything about her is awesome. You can follow her at RJEMILA, and just let her know that you've been blind traveling to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it's available on every streaming service that you can find. So that's that. Listen, guys, if you are independent artists, I've been seeing a lot of people chime in. What's up, Malik? What's up, Torian? I see you out there. If you are an independent artist or you know of an independent artist, please, by all means necessary, let us know about them so that we can support them and give them some love and some, just true support. You know what I'm saying? And then lastly but not least, a few things that are going on. One of the artists that was on our show, Fleetwood DeVille, actually has a show on this Sunday, Father's Day, June 17th. And if you guys are available, you guys can come to the stew on Rhode Island Avenue at 3 p.m. Follow him at Dress Sock, literally DRESSSOCK. For more information. We posted about him as well. And then this Saturday is Juneteenth, the Juneteenth Festival at Watkins Regional Park. It's put on by the PG Parks and Planning. And I will be on the stage at 1:15 is my set time. They are calling me. I'll be on the main stage, moving up a little bit here. Yeah. Yeah, main stage. Here we go. Yeah, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty excited to be able to share the stage again with Chuck Brown's band, who will be closing out the festival. And then DuPont Brass and Spare the Moment will be there. But I have to just make this known. I'm the only solo artist. I'm the only solo artist that's performing with all these groups, these bands out this joint. So, trying to give them a little bit of boot up remix real quickly, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So they can feel it live. I'm excited,
That's gonna be dope,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Oh, can we play a little bit of my song?
Booty bad up.
Okay.
Boot up. Hey.
In my feelings, no, this ain't even like me. Can't control my anxiety.
Hey,
feelings, feelings. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Boy, you do something
see y'all. Thank y'all for the love. Hey.
I hate the reggae song.
Oh, dang.
I like this.
Oh, thank you.
It just won't stop to go. How many ways can you say that I need you, baby? It's true. I think I might die without you. Feelings all over my body. You know that I like it. Ain't gotta tell you what to do. Yeah. It just won't stop, goes Badu. A bitty Badu, yeah. And my heart goes Badu. A bitty Badu. It just won't stop, go. Head over heels in love. Right in front of you, ain't gotta look no more, baby. I wanna build this love. And everything you want, you ain't gotta ask for. You got me boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up. Told you from the jump, I don't wanna choose you. You got me boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up. You pull me by the waist, baby, pull me closer. Ooh, now I'll never get over you until I find.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Very dope.
Wonderful, wonderful. I appreciate that.
That job way better than that. Way better.
Thank you. I think they try to tell us it's time for us to roll, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good. You know, we're going to have to figure that one out. But definitely I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who's been requesting the song, everybody who's been reposting the song. I just had this guy, Mike Hubbard. He did a whole step dance routine to the song. And I'm like, wait a minute, I need to be on there myself and working my behind off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just so grateful to everybody who, the reception has been like overwhelmingly awesome. And I just pray that.
Yeah, that John Frank, yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I could do features, you know what I'm saying? I could show up with Resurrection Queens, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely going to. You ain't got, I got you.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. So since we don't want no problems and this light keep on going out, we're going to just say thank you to our guests, Subliminal Thought. You guys need to go ahead and follow them on social media. It's Subliminal_Thought. You can find them individually at Kenilworth, Katrina, and Jamel, Mr. City. You can definitely see them doing things individually and collectively, supporting one another, supporting other artists, doing things in the city, making things happen. Follow them because they are most certainly doing things on the rise, and they are just dope people in general, just very humble, amazing people. And I appreciate you all for coming on our show and chilling with us, you know what I'm saying, whole time. All right, so as we say when we about to roll, IAG, baby. We don't want no problems, y'all.
If one more label try to stop me, it'll be another label. Wish they wouldn't sign me. You don't want no problems, no problems with me. You don't want no problems, no problems with me. Just another day, another song, and another show. On the stage, in the crowd, be like, there she go. You don't want no problems, no problems with me. You don't want no problems, no problems with me. Just another day, another song, and another show. On the stage, in the crowd, be like, there she go. Ooh, I be grinding, writing songs, doing gigs in the studio, recording every day. That's how it is. 2 jobs up late all night, no sleep. Got a show, hit the crib, change clothes. That's how it be. Life of a nut-ass, trying to get signed, y'all. Ain't gon' let no label rob me of my shine, yo. Not me, yo. You can keep those contracts, that's whack, not me, yo. You don't want no problems with me.